Servus from the Pain Cave and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking on an epic race on Zwift Racing on the Petit Boucle route in France. 62 kilometers, around 500 meters of elevation, featuring 2 ascents of the Petit KOM. So this one is all about endurance, positioning and timing your effort, especially with that final climb likely to decide everything. I'm lining up with my A-PEX VELO teammates Kaz and Henrik, and the plan is clear: stay smart, stay in the group and be ready when it matters most. The field is strong with some serious contenders on the start line. Watch out for the Aussie Gallagher, Spaniard Aline and the Norwegian Van Bo. We are off, and as always at Epic Races, it's a must-start race and you were the kid of your category, so I'm in the red A category kit. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it is what it is, and the route choice is really awesome and should offer an entertaining race. I only had a very brief warm-up before the start of the race, which normally is fine for these endurance races because you have some efforts before things are really getting serious. Another thing I really like, these races are so tactical. It's not just all out from the gun to the finish line like set racing, which is also fun, but I like to have some variety in my racing, and those longer races on the weekend offer that. Meanwhile, we saw the first attacks at the front, but the field is still big with B and C riders still hanging on. I'm trying to move up to the front now at this moment because we are reaching the Aqueduct KOM, so the first kind of climb of the day. It's just a short punch, but you need to stay in a good position to not miss any splits at the front. You see some guys attacking there at the front. I'm comfortably pedaling here and grinding here on the pedals just to stay with the group here, do what is necessary, because again, like, this is likely to be decided at the end, so it will be crucial to save as much power as possible for that final climb. Meanwhile, we reached the French S's here, and I'm a bit far behind. You see another few attacks at the front, so I'm moving to the front here at this moment. Kaz and Henrik are still there as well, of course. As you can see, still lots of B riders and some C riders here in the group. Nothing happened here at this moment. And we just stay in position here. We know, like, we are not the kind of riders who will go for a long range attack. Especially for me, it will be hard since I'm a lightweight rider, and on the flats, there's not a lot I can do. We are getting closer to the first real climb of the day, which will be the Petit KOM in the reverse direction. We know that from the Zwift games a couple of weeks ago. And I also still had everything in my mind and in my memory about, like, the distances. So this is 3 kilometers long at an average of 3% gradient. And you see, once we hit that blue bat very soon here on the top center, it will be 1.3 kilometers to the line. So pace is not really high at this moment. Like, no one really wants to up the pace and be in the wind and waste some energy. So we are here still at 175 beats per minute. We are still comfortable here in that group and waiting for the first guys to really increase the pace. And this is happening right now at the front. It's less than 800 meters to the top. And some guys, I think it is Gallagher, the Australian, who is increasing the pace at the front. It was the third best time for me, just 7 seconds short of the Zwift Games time, so 5 minutes 49. And now I'm starting to struggle here at a heart rate of 187 beats per minute here, maximum. I am fighting here to stay with the group. Also, Henrik is just behind me, so we managed to stay here. It's definitely a smaller group than it used to be. Like, there's just A riders and one lone B rider here left here at the front. And I'm just trying to do what is necessary to stay with the group. And now it will be interesting because the group is small now, and you will definitely see more and more attacks at the front. As you see right now, Gallagher, he is doing lots of attacks. I'm also trying to bridge here to the front, closing down the gap. Kaz is definitely the strongest from us three here today, especially on the climb. So I also want to make sure that he will be able to, be in a good position once we enter the Petit KOM for the second time. We reached the Aqueduct KOM again here in the other direction. And everything is back together here at this point. Some guys are pushing at the front. It's again Gallagher. He really wants to make this race hard. He is the strongest on 5 minutes and 20 minutes in that field. So he definitely wants to push the pace and get rid of as many riders as possible. So he will be able to win this in solo, as it seems. So we are here in the beautiful part of France here in this world, and you see the field is strung out again. Some attacks at the front. I'm just trying to follow here. I'm not doing anything silly. But once I see there is another few attacks here at the front, I try to bridge, but then I see Kaz is there at the front. He got a gap, so I sit up, I ease off, and yeah, unfortunately he cannot break away because the field is closing down the gap. So this is, as you can see, happening all over again, like lots of attacks after attacks. And at this moment, there's also two riders breaking away. It's Bowell, the Australian. He likes to attack and he is always there. I see he's going for it again. I used to race him a lot of times lately, and I want to jump to this group here and bridge to the front here of the race. And there's also Cass, so it's the four of us. Also the UK rider Green, he's also able to bridge to the front. I'm going to the front to make sure the group is going fast and we might be able to break away from the peloton. We got a gap of 4 seconds at this moment. Gallagher is pushing here at the front. It's a very strong group. Cass is here, Gallagher is here. Bolwell, who is a very strong rider in breakaways, he got a really big diesel engine. And yeah, but we're not able to break away because Thompson here, the Dane, he is closing down the gap. It's still not over. So I still decide to go to the front, push it at the front. I mean, at least I'm trying to, as you can see, almost 7 watts per kilo, but it's not enough to get to the front here. So I need to ease off because that was my turn already finished before I even made it to the front. And yeah, it's still not back together. Everything is still strung out here at the front. Everyone is fighting his own game here, and yeah, I'm still trying to push the pace, maybe initiate a breakaway here with Gallagher and Cass, but yeah, we are not able to. Everything still stays together, and this is it now for real. We have pushed it a lot and many times here at the front, but we were not able to break away from the field. But yeah, some guys are still not over. Gallagher is going for it again. He's pushing 6 watts per kilo at the front. And at this moment, probably everyone just thinks like, okay, let him go. He is the strongest of the race. And yeah, he will win anyway. So we decide to let him go. Watanabe, the Japanese, he is also bridging to Gallagher. So these are the strongest guys. Watanabe is not on Zwift Power or anything. So not sure how legit he is. But they're gone. And also Bowell decided to give it a go here. He got a gap of 7 seconds. I'm going to the front here to just keep the pace up, to see that we are not having any attacks, like any more attacks coming at the front. So I decided to do a bit of work at the front to keep the group running and to also not let Bowell go too far here from our group. But we managed to get him back. Like, he is really a strong breakaway rider, but it was also not possible for him today to successfully break away from the group. But it was a nice try, and chapeau to him. We've got more attacks at the front, so this is just, as I told you, very tactical. Everyone is trying his luck here before the climb to break away from the field, but also this attack won't work and everything is back together except for the two lone riders at the front who already got a gap of 1 minute. But we reached the Petit KOM. It's 6.6 kilometers to go. Petit KOM is at 2.7 kilometers at an average of 3.9%, so we know that also very well from all the Zwift games, set racing lately. It's a very popular climb for Zwift races. And yeah, the first part of the climb was pretty easy, which surprised me and which definitely played into my cards, because this is a climb I always struggle with. It's not too steep, and yeah, just raw watts matter here a lot, and I'm just trying to hang on here to the group. Now they are pushing it at the front, and yeah, I'm just trying to hold on to the group because that will be crucial, because on the top is less than 4 kilometers to go, and then everything is possible. And I just make it here. I'm on my limit here. Heart rate is at 185 beats per minute, and my time was 5 minutes 12 seconds, an average of 308 watts. So it was not too fast, but it definitely hurt me after 1 hour 20 minutes of racing. But yeah, we are still fighting for the podium here. Two guys are off the front, they're gone for good, like we will not catch them, but we are here, 2 kilometers to go, still fighting for third place. Cass is still here, Henrik is chasing us 20 seconds behind, and yeah, everyone is waiting for others to make the first move. I'm here at the very end of the group, trying to use the draft here for the final sprint, probably in a bit of like a bad position, too far behind at this moment, but I want to use the draft. Unfortunately, Wangbo at the front, he is having a gap here. He is going for a really long sprint. I'm waiting for like that final punch that I can put into my pedals. Exploding here with 200 meters to go, trying to catch a few guys. Unfortunately, third place is gone, but we can still manage to fight for first place out of this group, and I can manage to do so and finish in 4th position. Gallagher is taking the win ahead of Watanabe and Wang Bo. Kaas finished in 10th and Henrik in 13th place. I had an average of 3.9 watts per kilo for 1.5 hours. It was a very entertaining race. I really loved the atmosphere, the racing. It was huge fun. And I was lucky I survived the 2 climbs to then be able to do a good sprint at the end. No PBs in that race, also because it was too tactical and the efforts were too short. Alright, that was the epic race on the Petit Boucle route. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe and drop a comment below. It really helps the channel grow. And feel free to join us for tomorrow's DBR race at 10:30 Central European Time. I will line up with some teammates and this is gonna be great fun for sure as well. And finally, I'm curious, do you enjoy these longer endurance races or do you prefer short explosive formats? See you in the next one, cheers and ride on!
Remember to subscribe.